Da 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 da. Welcome, welcome. I've returned, everybody. Yeah, there we go. All right. Hello, everyone. I have returned, and I'm gonna be doing the. Okay, so here's the plan. I'm gonna do the part two story for Wuthering Waves right now. I'm gonna close off stream. I'm gonna do my other dailies for my other games, and then I'll return today for the Honkai Star Rail event. So yeah. We're gonna do that, and yeah, we're gonna be prepped. Before we do that, we're gonna do the dailies first. So actually, you know what? Okay, because I gotta go build Camellia's thing, if I have it. Here it is. The problem is, yeah, I don't have this. Discover. Oh shoot. Wait, give me a minute. Okay, so anyways, okay, this is the one I have to go through. Penments and where is that place? Where? Oh. Yeah, this is where I get the. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go and then just yeah, we're gonna first do the quests. You know, I've seen like thumbnails of like, oh, the size is gonna be like an hour or two, whatever. So yeah, let's just get this out of the way so that way we can do the Honkai stuff.
Are we there yet?
There we go. All right.
Muggy day. Sky's gloomy, air's all wet.
And
Oh, man. Please let me finish my sentence. Ugh. Ugh. Cold, cold, cold. Oh.
bro, just eat.
All right. I'm famished. We barely had a bite sprinting all the way here from Raguna. Whoa! Pinch me! This is a feast and a half!
Nah, man, that that looks too tiny.
Hey, Rover. So, we did bring enough money, right? I mean, we kind of rushed out without grabbing anything.
I mean, do I have credits? I mean, most of them went to
Oh, that?
Frolova.
Don't worry. Money's not an issue. Augusta made sure we're covered. All our food and lodging here in Septimont is billed straight to the F-Force Palace.
What?
But I think the owner might have overdone it a little.
Ha! Better get used to it. You're the champ of the Great Aegon. And you know me. If food's on offer, I'll be a scoffer. Yeah, no leftovers, guaranteed. Free stay, free meal. The Zephyr really knows how to treat guests. Maybe we should, you know, hang around a bit longer. This smells amazing.
Abby, what do you think Imperator wants me to find? If Cardathia is right, the last clue should be somewhere on the Sanguis Plateaus. We're so close to the finish line, just one step away. But our pace is slowed.
Relax. We're already back in Septimont. What's the rush? I remember Lupa said there's this weird blight cloud hanging over the Sanguis Plateaus. And when the high tide, or whatever, rolls around, all the gladiators go there to hunt tacit discords. Wait, is the high tide coming up soon? The Afra's invite did say something about a big hunt. Huh, that reminds me. Aren't we supposed to meet her today?
Yeah.
A messenger came this morning. Augusta is dealing with an emergency, so Our meeting's postponed. And it looks like it'll be a while. An unexpected change. It's throwing everything off course. I don't like the feel of it. And why me for this hunt? If it's about the great Aegon. The messenger said none of the other gladiators were invited.
Who knows? Maybe she just wants to test her strength against you. Typical Septimontian, right?
You think so?
No.
I've only met her a few times, but I doubt she acts on such simple impulses. And as the F4, is she really in a position to do whatever she wants?
Guessed from afar, you possess eyes as clear as crystal. But what troubles you so that eyes once bright as the highland sky now darken with rolling clouds? A warrior who walks the blade's edge does not falter over trifles. The clouds, if I may guess, are cast from the throne. At the peak of Capitolini Hill, beneath the pale walls of the Ephes Palace, secrets lie buried. And the most intricate among them are those born from the pursuit of power. Even one as honorable as the Epher must learn when to be ruthless. In Septimont, a city forged in iron and blood, anyone who seeks the throne without knowing the cost is no better than a lamb marching to the butcher's knife.
And you are? Like, who are you? You just walked up here.
I am Nestor, a traveling poet. The rains in Septimont never seem eager to leave this season.
I'm gonna take a wild guess. Are you connected to Cristofano?
If you are
That's just a guess, all right?
curious about the Epher, then allow me to say that nothing would honor me more than to offer even a modest service to the champion of the great Aegon.
Wait, how do you know he's the champion? And all that stuff about the F4, too. Huh? Your eyes. Were we talking too loud?
To see and to hear are but two of the many ways to perceive. Trusting the senses is a habit, a natural expedience, but not the only option. Truth be told, I've been gathering inspiration for my next epic, and its protagonist is none other than Augusta, the Epher of Septimont. That's why I speak of her with some familiarity. I have a feeling your tale with her will soon be written. And knowing more about those who walk alongside you is rarely without its benefits.
Then tell me more about Augusta.
Augusta. A girl of humble birth. A resonator of modest talent. A commoner without noble patronage. And yet, from the den of wolves that is Septimont City, she rose and eventually claimed her place, just like the burning sun was once a cloud of dust.
Alright, here we go, part 2. What are you trying to do? What methods do you have in mind? Okay. Are we role-playing? I'm ready. Her past decision may not have always been the best. I understand. Take a deep breath. Okay. Oh man, the story was there all along. Anyways, a gentle warm light begins to blur your vision and you slowly close your eyes. When it clears, a small frightening girl clutching a sword stands amidst the ruins. A group of solemn Septimontian gladiators stand guard around her. Hey kid, are you alone? Don't be afraid. We know what the dark tide did to your home, and we're here to help. Okay. You must be hungry here. Take this enough to keep you from starving. We can take you to something more. It's not safe here. Okay. Even if you rebuild these walls 1,000 times, they'll never hold against the dark tide. You don't have the strength to stop them. Bring your sword and come with us. Shake their heads and pat. The story ends if a stat drops to 0. Oh boy. Okay. You lack the strength to protect the home. Following the guys, you arrive at the city of Septimum by ship. You wave them goodbye or arrive at the central square. Meanwhile, you notice the square crowded. Ah, okay. A poster for the gladiator's Aegon is pinned to the wooden board. The air is filled with heated chatter upon the upcoming match. Okay, yeah. You must know, Septimum reveres strength. Here, only the victor reigns. That is law older than the city itself. You must pass that. Okay. Eat or be eaten, such is the city way. Such is the way of the city. To survive, you'll have to find your bite and seize the crown with your own teeth. Okay. Doesn't matter. You can't stop thinking about their conversation. You realize the gladiators are the symbol of the strength in Septimum. If there's a way to dominate the arena, maybe you'll find the strength you're looking for. As you leave, you notice the three words stand out oh my god, I don't know how to pronounce that word. It's incessant chatter, identity, status, and talent. They seem to be an essential part of gladiating. There are always those commoners who view the Aegon as mere boring display of butchery, but we're hardly entertained by the sight of rats shrieking in the dirt. What we crave is true magnificence, a warrior who can make roses blossom from blood. Want to have a little bet on how many mangy rats are gonna try for the Aegon this year? Them and their stench be stinking up the place. You are determined to step onto the arena. The rules demand a mentor at your back, someone to keep death from claiming you on the first day, and perhaps even teach you to fight to the end. Continue. After hitting several dead ends, you eventually come across Kato. Kato is a retired gladiator star, but takes a few proteges. So you want to join the Aegon, you say? Why don't you start by telling me a little about yourself? You recall a discussion about the gladiators, identity, status, and talents. People in the city of Septimum seem to value these more than anything. You choose. Yeah, speak on it. Okay. Darktide took your home and you came to Septimum seeking strength. Is that so? You got some metal, but that's not gonna cut it here. Go home. People like you always show up, but with nothing but fancy dreams, only to see them crushed and trampled. I've seen enough idiots like you. Why not? Still here, are you? You think your stubbornness will change my mind? Pathetic. Alright then, let's have a duel. Land one strike and you win. If you manage that, I'll teach you how to be a true gladiator. This duel here is your entrance trial. Blades meet sharp clash, Kato moves in. With practice ease, you are quickly defeated. Strengthless, do you realize how weak you are? Which is why I'm seeking power. Do you really know who you're fighting against? Can you really best me? You can't. Now, how do you plan to end this? Back for round 2, are we? Country rats like you sure are pestering as the city folks say you are. Damn. Just the last time you're able to challenge me, you simply meet once again. Go back. A third day, let's freaking go. To too slow to it. Your foolish swings only bring smiles to your enemies. Is that your best? How naive. Well, I guess a rat that lives in the dark is never meant for the sun. Checkmate, you've lost. Challenge him a 4th day. Still not ready to give up. Why don't you sell your soul? It'll give you some food at least. Challenge him for the 5th day. You stand before Kato again, dragging your exhausted body nearly at your limit. I can still fight. The wind swept up the blade, whispers past, and you're suddenly home. Soft sunlight cascade on the great oak's leaves, and you hear your friend's laughter, your parents' gentle calls. But in the next breath, a bone chilling engulfs you. The touch, you know it all too well. Though race across your mind, your hand instinctively gripped the soul hill. I won't surrender. Yay! You seize the opening and land a hit on Kato. Kato hands you his sword and turns to leave. In Septimonte Reign, the victim claims the weapon of the defeated, a symbol of conquest. This sword is now yours. If you are determined to bite off that crown, do not fall before you get there. Augusta, that is your name, isn't it? The moment you step into the arena, you will lose this name. The spectators may brand you with a number, a symbol, or even a name of some wild beast. And only the one standing has the right to reclaim their true name. By then, all will be chanting your name, Augusta. You'll have to conquer their hearts and win their applause, even without identity, status, talent. Tell me, what will I see that day? Training starts tomorrow. Skip sharp right there. Okay.
Fail enough times, and you might eventually succeed. Should we call it resilience? Or mere stubbornness?
Both.
Or perhaps, for a girl who has
All
lost
3.
everything, there was never a second option. She had no one to trust but herself, and naught but a blade to hold. And yet, as the first stanza of an epic, this is nothing extraordinary. Since the lament, across the scorched lands of Solaris, I've heard this story repeat itself, again and again. Greatness. Yes, our era has certainly seen it. But true greatness is never found on the first page of a story. Courage, glory, and honor. Such immortal virtues have been etched in tablet and stone. They are never forged overnight. Light as a thread, elusive as the wind, they weave themselves into every twist of fate, tangling with every insignificant choice we make.
I don't know. It's just unbelievable. The Augusta he's talking about, and the F where we saw in the arena. No way they're the same person.
A girl far from home, arriving in the city upon Capitolini Hill in pursuit of strength. No title, no status, no wealth. I doubt anyone at the time could have imagined her rising to where she is now. Do you mean Kato? Do you believe Kato handed her that final victory on purpose, and that his scathing words were a test of her resolve? Then Kato must have been an idealist, to place his faith in a girl with nothing to her name. Now, why don't we keep this question in mind and see where the story leads us?
All right. Actually, before we continue, I kind of want to do my dailies pretty quickly. So let's just get these out of the way. I don't see it. Where's the for the? Give me. Oh yeah, I have 3. Yeah, I haven't done the weeklies. Okay. Don't worry, we'll be back for the story. Just gotta do dailies. My freaking bad. I forgot to do these. All right. I'll do the simple. I'm gonna do the easy team. All right. Anyways.
Can you keep up? Huh. Found your weak spot. Still recognize me?
Ow.
Crosscut. Sever. Not even close. Such stubbornness. Is that it? Victory favors me. I'm still standing. In the name of the Montellis. Chip me! I smell fear. The fight is on! Glory is upon us! I hit cowering prey. Together we vanquish. Triumph through sacrifice. No need to dwell on it. Think fast. Who's the caged bird now? My compliment. The world is mine. Masterpiece complete. Still recognize me? Let's start! Into the spotlight! With me to victory! Together we vanquish.
All right.
Make it back.
Repeat.
Let's start! Into the spotlight! With me! Meet a surrender. Victory favors me. You've crossed the wrong passage. A new era awaits. Tip me! Triumph at the spear tip! Time to fight! Together we howl! Together we vanquish. Beckon the divine flames. Sever! Guests of the unkind. My compliment. Found your weak spot. Is that all? Face me, coward! Together we vanquish. The stage is set. Still recognize me? That's some attack. A shame. Into the spotlight! With me to victory! Break darkness! Feathers. Who's the caged bird now? Break! My compliment. Take this! The world is mine! name of the Montellis. Can you keep up?
I'm gonna go heal up and then 4, so I need like 6 more. I need 6 more, so last one, and then I want to go continue the story.
Can you keep up?
I'll end you! Try that again.
My compliments.
Kiss me! With me! Ryan! And the spear tip! That's some attack. Into the spotlight! Together revenge. Be reduced to cinders. I need support!
Surrender. Victory favors me. Stand down. In the name of the Montellis.
Ooh, now's the second half. All or nothing. Try that again. With me to victory! With me! Time to fight! Glory is upon us! Together revenge. Be reduced to cinders. My blade yearns.
My compliments. Ramming won't save you. Can you keep up?
Alright. Alright, we're done here. Alright. Alright. I need monies, and then
I alone will.
okay, so let's continue on. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna continue here.
More! Pour me another!
Brooke. Yes, we'll continue. I'll continue. Alright then, reach willpower. Okay. Dawn breaks with a pale glow. A month has already passed under Kato's training. And today the grind continues. Take to the streets. Health is going down per usual. You arrive at the training site. Repeating the same moves over and over again has begun to wear on your patience. You notice some gladiators training in moves you've never seen before. You decide to... You reflect on your training. It's always you alone, facing the wooden posts, patching yourself up, and over again. We continue. Days slip by, and the gladiator's Aegon draws near. Today, Kato gives you one final lesson. I don't know. I can't prepare you. Now you're on your own. this a graduation ceremony? Here's my final task for you. Tell me, why do you want to become a glider? What pulls you through? Your ideal has never faltered since you left home. To be strong enough to protect others, you make Kato's glaze and you read the answers in your eyes. In the meantime, a flicker of desire crosses your eyes. You recall Kato's words from where all starts. Where this all started. By then, all will be chanting your name, Augusta. You will have to conquer their hearts and win their applause, even without identity, status, and talents. Tell me, will I see that day? I will make it happen. You're aware that sponsors for Gladiators Aegon are mostly nobles and wealthy merchants, figure beyond your reach, except perhaps in the underground arena. These are top-of-line merchants I got here. Care to have a look? Like products on display, you and a few other guys stand in the middle of the underground arena, scrutinized by nobles and wealthy merchants in your stand. One by one, those beside you are chosen and escorted away. The audience cast their eyes in your direction. However, all you receive is constant laughter in return. Visions of your home ruin flash within your mind. These laughs, so they really did have a hand in that disaster. When the dark tide struck, those with power and wealth continued their life of indulgence and luxury. The might of gladiators existed only to serve their desires. Well, a village girl with such remarkable, unremarkable forte, driven of power and strength. I can't remember the last time Septimon had a joke this amusing. What can you offer? Prancing around like a circus clown, scrambling for your life, so we can all have a good laugh, or do you think playing innocent will win you favors? Anyone interested in this one? After all, watching the weak struggle is always a fine source of entertainment. Entertainment, you say? In Septimon's strength defines worth. We shouldn't be so quick to judge a gladiator who offers herself. You turn your view towards the voice. With heavy steps, a well-dressed old-school noble walks down from the stand towards you. He smells of stench. It's unlike the smell of rats, as the Septimontians had put it, but a foul odor of power and wealth. I engage only in profitable ventures. To stand in the arena, you must prove your worth. I have 3 trials for you. Survive them, and we may speak further, brave young lady. Alright. You accept the noble's trials, though trial is too fine of a word for something intended only to break you. Okay. Outside the walls of Septimon lies a wasteland plagued by dark tide, your homeland. They say ferocious lion beast corrupted by the dark tides prowls deep within a cave. No common blade can cut through its skin. Your first tries to slay the beast. The noble, however, decides to strip you of all your equipment but a dull blade. Okay, there we go. The mountain trail winds like a serpent. Among the charred tree stumps, dozens of bleached skeletons lie scattered. You suspect you're getting close as you continue forward against the unpleasant smell. When the first ray of sunlight split the clouds, the cave revealed itself, breathing down. Before you get a clear picture of the cave, a crushing force presses down upon you. Get down. You're trying to get yourself killed. Hold your breath, or you'll alert him. You turn around and see a hunter. Just then, a massive beast roars and walks past where you were hiding. the lion beast has left, you apologize to this hunter. It was thanks to him the beast did not notice you. Going by those claws, you're Septimon gladiator, eh? Hey, I used to be just like you. Lost a big match, got tossed out by the nobles, and ended up like this, with nothing but their playthings. The skills honed for battle are now merely tools for survival. Septimon has abandoned the strength it desperately needs. You pity such reality. Only a madman would go after the lion. I have my reasons. You bid the hunter farewell and make preparation for the hunt. To gain more knowledge of your prey, you choose to silently observe the lion beast in the following days. In a few days, you manage to grasp the overall behavior patterns of the lion beast. Thus, you march towards the deep cave. Deep within the cave's dark embrace, you tread softly. Then a sudden dread freezes your steps. Between the flickering torch flames, a monstrous shape appears, the lion beast. Fire from the nether dances amid its golden mane, while claws like scythes tear wounds in the earth. As you expect, your sword fails you. It's ineffective against the lion, but you take a breath. The lion's thunderous roar storms you again. You decide to analyze. Just before the lion pounces at you, you slash with all your strength at the stalactite above. It crashes down into the lion's gaping jaws. You land on its neck. It lunges to seize you, but your swift dodging forces its claws into a deadly knot around its throat. Seeing your chance, you gave it a final pull, and the beast strangles itself in a frantic struggle. The final trial has ended, and you drag your exhausted body towards the stream. Clear water cascades down in the mountain valley, and the dense forest slumbers quietly in nature's cradle. You rinse your blood-stained hands in the water. The clear stream slowly turns red. The birds scatter and fish vanish. You sense the forest unease at your presence. The cradle's panic plunges you into reflection. For the first time, you realize that power can instill fear. With no time to rest, you approach the nobleman again. He imposes the second trial upon you. Killing a mad beast is hardly an achievement. I'm sure you're aware, girl, that all the warriors of Septimon have two lives. One by their parents, the other by their sword. You may consider the sword in the gladiator hand as their life in the arena. For your second trial, bring me 100 lives. Yes, prove to me you are worthy of standing in the arena. To get the admission pass for Aegon, you start the second trial. Day after day, you fight gladiators of Septimon. As your reputation grows, so do the spectators. They don't care who you are, but only want to see when you fall. Look, it's that girl again. Didn't think she would get as many wins as she did. Just look at the size of her. How will she even carry those swords? You have grown used to this kind of noise. The deafening cheers numb your fatigue. Your sword now rests against your opponent's throats. One by one, the gladiators who have challenged grow in numbers. Those who have defeated kneel before you, offering their swords, symbolizing their honor in both hands. Even in Septimon, there's a limit to opponents that prove a challenge to you. Eventually, you will need to seek out tougher challengers. You have targeted Victor, a frequent champion of the Aegon from one of the noble houses. You have any idea who Victor's father is? His lordship. His lordship is the largest sponsor of the Aegon. Or, well, those aren't things brute force strength can rival. Victor has the best mentor, the finest weapon. Oh, so what? The house behind Victor comes to you with an offer, a perfect job and a substantial fortune if you walk away from this duel. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna continue though, so Lamau. You reject the bribe without a second thought. Humiliated, the noble's servants spits curses in your face. Say nothing, avoid any altercation. I don't care, whatever. You ignorant country peasant, do you know what it means to refuse a noble? Then you shall suffer for your arrogance. When the time comes, don't expect any pity, as you won't be getting any. Ignore. Let's go. There's no point talking. Sent it to an arrogant fool. Then again, I appreciate you if you don't waste too much of my time in the arena. Okay. They throw back credits as a way to humiliate you, following it up with sarcasm, mockery, and injustice. They attempt to overwhelm you with their pride. You feel nothing. I literally don't feel anything. The day arrives. Victor accepts your challenge with his honor of nobility as the stakes. You remember well the haughty look he wore but a few days prior. But the nobles wield only words, not swords. Victor knows nothing about swordsmanship. You easily defeat the weak, incompetent scion and casually lift his helmet with the tip of his sword. I have won, and I achieved it without wasting your time. Do you see your gliding lies shatter before real strength? The crowd erupts in cheers and applause. The nobles, unable to deny your triumph, lower their heads. Okay. You return to your lodging to count your trophies. 99 swords, 99 opponents defeated. Now only one. Life is left to claim. Most gladiators have long feared your reputation and dare not to challenge you except one. Arising, the rising star of the underground arena. Unlike you, he was born with a powerful forte. He is undoubtedly the king of the arena. Amidst the endless chanting of the name Adriel, you arrive as promised. As always, spectators crowd the arena. Your opponent's towering physique dwarfs yours, and his crushing presence brings to mind the fearsome lion beast. After several exchanges, you gain something unusual. The floor is too slippery to gain a foothold, and Aridel's armor is unusually heavy. You are too familiar with the noble's despicable tricks. Keep calm. You then shift your pace, luring Adrua into the very trap meant for you. After a few more rounds, his steps grow loose, his reaction sluggish. Seize the opportunity. Your sword stops just before the neck of Septimon's strongest gladiator. The entire arena falls silent, and almost immediately the crowd erupts into applause. Stab. Stab, stab, stab. Is that so? Victory's already mine. Yeah, okay. In front of everyone's watchfire, you only take Adriel's sword. You then bow towards the audience before taking your leave. Live, live, live. Look back at the crowd and wave. The next day, you arrive before the old school nobles with 100 lives. Adriel is merely made of Septimontian flesh. Made above him stands a greater force. Your third trial is to earn the blessing of Arsenosa. I know Arsenosa. It has never tasted defeat. People say it's a peak no human can ever reach. The last wall of Septimon, but I have no reason to yield. An insurmountable challenge that stirs the thirst for victory in your blood. You accept the third trial to confront the guardian of Septimons, Arsenosa. Okay. On the eve of the trial, you return to the training ground once again. While you wait for Kato, you find yourself standing before the familiar wooden post. It has been your most enduring companion in your pursuit of strength. Well, not particularly an easy path, is it? Tell me, what did you learn from this path? Strength brings conquest, such as humanity's oldest rule. Augusta, I'll be there for your last trial, and I will call your name for all to hear. I will not stop here. Back in your room, you stare blankly at your stacked collection of swords. These trophies symbolize strength and conquest, but how will you show them to the world? You once heard the tale of a legendary gladiator, a warrior who would always fuse their opponent's sword with their own after victory. Now you decide to tread the same path and stand before the smithy. Stop. You wish to demonstrate your strength, yet now you seek to do this with power not of your own, watching the blacksmith hammer rise and fall, and seemingly impractical ideas emerges. In the end, use your forte to fuse all the swords into one. Your forte stands out among resonators, but its seemingly insignificant power is enough to be stronger than the forge fires and hammer swings. The day of the final trial has finally arrived. You walk to the arena center with your newly forged sword. The bronze horns blare from atop the 12 stone pillars. All eyes are on you. Everyone is eager to witness how a human will rival the strength of Arsinosa. Suddenly, a rumbling roar cut through the noise of the crowd. The nobles' banners flutter and fall. A colossal shadow swallows the sunlight around you. Arsinosa appears. It's awake, a noble shriek. Arsinosa stands silently opposing you. Slowly, its eyes open, coldly watching you. With a sudden sweep of her tail, the lioness shatters the stone pillar. You roll aside, barely dodging the flying debris. A chill sweeps through the tear in the cloth of your left shoulder. Take the initiative. The screams from the stands are soon drowned by the lioness's roar. A wave of sound and dust rips past your ears. You can taste the blood on your lips and tongue. Patch up a bit. Oh, what? Oh well. Her second attack comes without warning. You barely have time to react before your sword rises to meet your descending paws. You manage to withstand Arsinosa's fierce attack, and at the moment withdraw. What the? Oh shoot! Arsinosa seizes her attack, her mane brushing against your blood-stained face before she lowers your head. The arena shakes with applause. You hear the crowd chant your name in your honor. The voices, they are... Listen to the wave of cheers. Same thing. A wise and noble Arsinosa, the mighty guardian of Septimum, bestow upon her the crown of courage and strength. When the cries triumph resonate with the earth, we see the fire of humanity's blaze across Septimons. O sun and moon, witness the extraordinary feat, witness her epic dedication to Septimons. As the platform rises, you realize that by earning Arsinosa's blessing, you have been granted a privilege. You are crowned the champion without the great Aegon. Nevertheless, you have conquered countless gladiators with your strength. Under everyone's gaze, glory now bows at your feet. Raise your sword. At last, you stand atop the summit, the champion. Only now, with battle fire cooled in your veins, do your wounds raise their voices in protest? You have shattered the decaying order with strength, and through strength you shall reshape new rules. You shall wield gladiators' valor of righteous path. You shall allow no more fragile lives to tremble before death. You shall ensure that your homeland's tragedy will forever be undone. Yet should these new rules forged by might lose their foundation, will they not fall? A cold whisper of unease coils in your chest. Well then, no time for pointless pondering now. From this day forward, your sword, your honor, your two lives shall serve Septimons.
merely the rough shape of a short epic. This is all I can offer about the F4.
If you're connected to Cristofano, I'm literally gonna send you to the Shadow Realm for literally like putting me into the voice acting scene. All right, come on. Why are you gonna put more work on me?
Now, as a listener, what do you make of my narration?
But your narration? Your narration? The heck you mean your narration? Nah. That was on me. That was all me. All right? Nah. You get no credit. I was the one who had to read through all of it. Nah. Yeah, nah. Okay. Anyways, I enjoyed it.
I appreciate your kind words, my generous listener.
I was the reader!
I am only a humble wordsmith, spinning verses and rhymes. The essence of poetry is granted by those who dare defy their fate. But there is one thing I must confess.
Which is?
Through my words, your knowledge of the F4 is partial, at best. Poetry can only offer a glimpse of the true story. The reality of people, events, and things slips beyond the grasp of words. I do not belong in the pages of the epic, so I remain confined to the observer's gaze. I can imagine events and emotions unfold, but I cannot truly recreate them. Here's some advice for you, though I hesitate to call it such. If you want the truth of a story, step into it. Become part of it. The opportunity stands before you now. As I've said, the tale between you and Augusta, the hero of Septimont, is only now turning its next page. It's not difficult to see. Fate flows like the stars, tracing their course. Your destination is written in the steps you take. The rain is passing. I hear it ceasing its symphony upon the earth. It is time for farewells.
All right.
Before I leave, may I ask you one last question? What is it that has lifted Augusta to the seat of power? What is it that makes a ruler?
Well, I'd say strength.
The strength alone is not enough.
Let's be real. There's no way Augusta could have passed those trials without strength.
Yeah, but you're missing one thing.
Rover, what do you think?
Give me the answer. There we go.
You needn't rush to answer now. Keep it in mind as you continue your journey. When the final chapter is written, the answer will reveal itself. Farewell, my friend. Our paths crossed by fate and by chance. Soon, after this brief encounter, everything about me will be gone with the wind. But you, your epic continues.
All right. Yai. Origami birds. The previous day.
Your Excellency, you have indulged her too much. As the priestess, you know is far too unruly in both action and word. It's a disgrace to her title.
Indeed. She entered the palace unannounced, uninvited, and with no decorum. A blatant affront to the authority of the palace.
Same as always. Senators, all she crossed was a doorway. One too insignificant to carry the weight of our authority, or defend anyone's fragile pride. Let us not forget, it is not the walls of Capitolini Hill that command fear. It is my will, my sword, and our relentless conquest. I know your fear. You fear a priestess's voice drowning yours, and a rebel challenging the Senate's rules. But listen well. Power does not bow to sycophants, cowering behind their traditions. If you seek power, then step from the shadows. Face me, and prove yourself worthy.
Took you long enough, Augusta.
Handling the senators takes time. You know that. Well, to keep our esteemed priestess from waiting, maybe next time I'll just leave them to their own devices. I'll make sure they record every detail of your feat and relay it word for word to Grandmother Lilibet. Priestess Iuno. Unruly behavior left Tetragon Temple without permission and trespassed into the Ephor's palace. I wonder, who will lose it first? Lilibet or you?
Let those old foxes report me all they want. If they step into the Tetragon left foot first, I'll shoot the left. Right foot first, I'll shoot the right.
Hey, I'm with you on that one. The Senate should be reminded now and then that the Tetragon's kindness is not a reason to take Priestess Yuno lightly. Why didn't you wait there? I had everything handled. We depart for the hunting ground tonight. If anything changed, you could have reached me by my terminal. You didn't need to come all the way here. I want you free of duty until that day arrives.
You're overthinking it, Augusta. I'm here to see that person. Grandmother Lilibet said his fate is one of unknowable void. Sounds intriguing enough to make time for.
So that's it? Too bad. The ship from Laguna won't dock until tomorrow morning, and we'll be gone by then.
Damn.
Ugh, what a hassle.
Damn. Yeah, we were dealing with the whole like Frolova stuff.
Patience, you know. The warrior has accepted the invitation. So, you'll have plenty of time to meet during the hunt.
So I'm guessing the hunt is essentially this entire banner. And then we return to meet them.
Is there something else you want to say?
By next batch.
I read Grandma Lilibet's book of prophecies. The hunt and our plan, neither end well. Are you sure we should go through with this?
Risk does not trouble me. Peril simply requires greater strength. But really, when did you start caring about the temple's traditions?
O ye faithless of Septimont, the divinity is enraged. Should your ruler defy their will again, doom shall be your fate. Lately, I've been hearing murmurs from the nobles again, about the ancient prophecy from Raguna.
I will admit, those words once carried weight. But when our ancestors crossed the waters and climbed these hills, Raguna's divinity didn't get a seat on the ship. And the priestesses all said the prophecy was incomplete. Only the hero of heroes, wielding extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides, shall bring eternity to Septimont. Then shall the waters quiet, the tempest still, and glory return with the blood of the old king. Do not forget, this is the other half of the prophecy. Fabius, Attilius, Valeria, one after another, these heroes have saved Septimont from the brink of ruin. As long as a hero stands, no disaster can break this eternal city.
What if this time is different? What if ruin is our fate?
Then I will sever that fate with my blade.
What's so amusing?
So, the fearless priestess Iuno can be frightened after all. But it's fine. If you're afraid, don't push yourself. I can handle this alone. Most revered priestess, wait for me in the temple. I shall return victorious.
Frightened. Me? If anything, it's you, trying to shut me out and face it alone. Fine. Go ahead. You'll come back to me sooner or later.
That I can't deny.
I knew it. So you do need me for this hunt.
Thank you. You know.
Why are you saying this?
The storm is coming. Come, you know my friend. The best way to greet a storm is to walk straight into it.
Okay. Well, and that is it. Alright, chat. That is it for Wuthering Waves. Woo! Alright. Get these out of the way. I'm nearly done. Just 2 more. And then... Oh, shoot. What the hell? Okay.
We wither together.
Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? Just because you guys haven't seen my Forlova, so let's do some. Okay. Do 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 do. We're gonna do funnies. Do, do, do. Let's see if I can beat one of these with the Forlova team. Obviously, okay, my hands, I don't know what's going on, but my hands are a bit, okay, my right hand specifically is a bit numb. So, if it's, because I've been shaking my hand a lot, and if it doesn't, like, I don't know, it must be because I've been taking my allergy meds, literally because, you know, every time I don't take my allergy meds, it just screws up my body in many weird, like, weird ways. Like, okay, with the usual, like, you know, itchiness of, you know, watery eyes, scratchy skin or whatever, I also have this thing where it's like it just doubles the pain, and in most severe cases, like what happened like I think a year ago, like both my arms just completely become like almost semi-useless, almost numb. Just happens when I don't take my allergy meds. So yeah. So right now I've been okay because I ran out of allergy meds and I forgot to refill them for like I think for a week and it's gotten this bad. So yeah. So far this is like day 3 of me just taking my allergy meds. So right now it's semi doing fine, but I can still feel the numbness in my right hand. And and the double pain is still semi there, but it's it's hard to explain it. In any case, I just want to try out Falova a bit here. I'll show you guys Falova.
Life or death, no alternative. The soul never entombed. It's getting fun. Ensemble. Absolute futility.
Divine grace.
Cadence. Halt. This changes nothing.
Sink into the endless deep. The nerve. Surge of deep
Truly concerto. Whales rejoicing. Witness blossoms in wind. Bloom from ashen shell.
Oh my god!
Cadence. Halt.
The purge has come.
see him on the shore.
Wind's breath.
If only I was closer. Withering vines.
Yep, like I said, I don't have that reaction time that... Okay. In any case, thank you guys so much for watching, and later today I'll continue on, I'll come back to streaming with the Honkai event, so yeah.